You need to first of all do your tie. Okay? Please change it to straight grain. It's easier for you guys. I don't care. If you want to do on bias, that's fine with me. Okay? I also do little pieces first because then they don't get lost. Just like if you have loops, to do loops first. Okay? So, I have my two fronts. Okay? This is a polyester fabric of some sort. I didn't cut it, so I can't tell you. So there's two linings, one top lining, one underlining. What dictate or tells you is the underlining. Remember what we did when we did our undercollar? I did the same, 3 notches. Okay, so you know that's the underlining because it is smaller. So the top lining will obviously sew to yourself. So I'm going to sew my lining. Okay, always sew. This is a little different procedure as your other one because we're going to sew our shoulder seam of ourself to top lining, and then the inside with the facing to the underlining, and then we're going to do the neckline first. Always on a vest, okay? Because we want to understitch the whole neckline all the way down. That is why we're doing it in this steps, okay? So I'm just going to make sure that I have my right side because this have a distinctive right and wrong side, this fabric. It's not a good fabric to work with, by the way. It's very,
We can use muslin.
No.
No?
I have to use fabric. No muslin. Nope.
Okay.
Yep. You have to use self fabric. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Because it will give you an idea how it reacts with lining. Okay? So, you know me, I like to sew in a line. This machine is sewing very nice these days. The other day it wasn't working so well. Drive me crazy. Doesn't it drive you crazy when machine doesn't work really well? Yes. Okay, so I did this, then I'm going to do this on here. Okay, make sure that I did the right pieces, because if not, it'll be a problem when you put, well, it won't be a problem, except your lining will be sticking out. Okay, as you can see, my other one is rolling inside. See, whoever cut this did not cut it properly because my ½ inch is not really ½ inch. So sometime when it isn't like that, if somebody cuts for you and they don't do a great job, you have to kind of tweak it when you sew it, okay? That's how you do in the industry. Nobody will, you know, recut it and blah, blah, blah. Uh-oh. My thread has cut. Look at this. My thread has been skinning. Somehow it got caught and then it split my thread. Why? I don't know. Because they're making cheap thread. Or it could be my lining too, because it's very crisp. It could, when the needle go in and the thread goes in, it breaks the thread. You know, split the thread in a little. They don't make good thread these days, unless you buy industry, from the industry people. Yeah, just shoulder seam, yeah. I'm just putting shoulder seam together. Because on a vest, always neckline gets sewn, like all the understitching on the neckline. So I'm just gonna go over whatever I have. Because you know, I can't see the inside, right? Yeah, all the notches doesn't even match. We have to make it so it does, okay? Because I do this. Cut off all my threads. It's red. The whole point of a vest is all the understitching it takes to make everything roll nicely. So I've done this, okay? So I'm going to go and iron it. So don't forget, when you do your facing, when you iron your facing, 2 schools. Some people like it, I don't know, some people like it with the lining facing towards the facing. And some people like it that way. Let's do it one way, this way, okay? I've seen so many different vests. There's so many ways to do it. Same as mine. Okay. You see how the facing is pressed? All the seams is pressed towards the facing?
Yeah.
Some people like it like this. There are others who likes it the other way.
Right.
But let's do it this way, so your facing has a kind of a little curve to it. Doesn't really. See it like this. You see, I made it on this too, the corduroy. Well, somebody can have this one. I don't want it. Have to finish.